Tell you what is funny, it's that first drive after you've had a sort out. So as soon as you get going, especially down bumpy country roads, it's just like, what's that noise? It's like, oh yeah, that sounds like that. I did wonder whether that would make a noise. So it's kind of like you figure out how good you are at repacking once you've done it, because of course when your cupboards are full of shite, it stops everything from moving around. But now I've got like space and things, space in cupboards that I can fill with stuff. Now I'm gonna be a good girl. But yeah, so I think it's always funny. You do get better, and I get asked questions a lot. It's like, what do you use to stop things from rattling around in the cupboards and things? Obviously I've got to put things away as soon as I use them, because I don't really do campsites unless I'm at Willow Field. So because it's always on to the next one, the next one, the next one, every time that something is away, it's away. It's like you make sure once something's back in the cupboard that you don't have to repack it. And by doing that, I'm shifting things around. And loads of tea towels and microfiber cloths. Tea towels and microfiber cloths for the win, because they have dual purpose. So, you know, if you spill something and you're like, oh my goodness, what is it? And then you can just see that there's a bottle of olive oil that's wrapped in a tea towel. You can just grab it and use it. And then, you know, you just dry it out and put it back, kind of thing. So, anyway, that's all my thoughts on rattles and bangs, though, you know. Oh dear. There's just so much stuff going on inside my head at the moment that it's all coming out of my mouth. So all we can do is say some prayers for John, because, you know, he's the one that's just going to get it all of it, always.
Across town, trying to get to you. I've been keeping my phone on no sound, facing you out, that's true. Now I get butterflies just thinking about your eyes, and that can't be all bad. Things came up, things went down, maybe turn back around. My spider sense screaming that I'm mad. A big storm blew up, a hurricane right in my coffee cup, carried me far, far away, and that's why I couldn't make it today to a coffee shop.
So I just pulled up at the lawns. John's gone getting some tickets for us now. It's £9.50 for 24 hours. So that'll do us till lunchtime tomorrow as well. And we might stay another day. There's no limit on how long you can stay. So we're going to go do that, and we're starving. So we'll get the ticket sorted, get locked up and everything, and then go for a walk around Lincoln. I can't wait. I do love it here.
So I guess I can see how bad it rhymes, playing you for a fool. So I pick up the phone, dial your number on the tone to set things straight. Things come up, things go down, make me turn back around. My spider sense screaming that I'm mad. A big storm blew up, a hurricane right in my coffee cup, carried me far, far away, and that's why I couldn't make it
You know, you can take a man past a cannon. It's not that big, babe.
I think it's quite big.
What, the cannon?
Yeah.
Right, let's hope we don't get locked in here, because we went past here on the way out of the lawns.
Looks like it is.
That's not the door, by the way.
Oh, right, okay.
We came past and the main door was shut, so you might see us here again. So that's a big no then. So nothing, can't get through, but we can see some little bits of things. And there's the lovely portcullis and things like that. What do you reckon? Should we pop in and go see the dragon?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah. And there were the dragons. How cool are they? We've just had to walk the real long way around to get this far.
Ooh, with sound effects.
Oh, and smoke.
Hiya.
Hiya. Had a nice walk around Lincoln.
It's quite nice, isn't it?
We've literally not walked around Lincoln though, have we?
Yeah, I mean, there's just a small part of Lincoln. Just a small part.
We walked into Lincoln.
Yeah. And then we had some food, which is very nice.
It was.
And then we've walked back and seen some dragons.
And see some dragons. So, pretty thorough trip.
We'll be back in the morning.
Yeah, we'll come back again. We just got, it's getting a little bit late.
Those dragons are coming, watch out.
So you're not used to dragons and stuff. They teach us this kind of thing at school for girls, you see.
Well, I know one dragon.
Had they, you know, my uncle used to call my auntie dragon all the time.
Really?
And yet she still speaks to him.
Wow.
Go figure. Good morning and welcome to a rather drizzly day in Lincoln. We had a lovely walk round yesterday. Unfortunately, the throughway for the castle was closed, so you couldn't get into the gate that's by the lawn. But we did pop in, as you've probably already seen, and went to see the dragons, which are very, very cool. It's weird, you're just walking around and all you can hear then is... And it's like... And because of the castle walls, it echoes off the sides. It's really surreal. It's wonderful. We thought about doing the walk across the top of the walls of the castle, but I am an entire skinflint. I understand the reason for charging for things like that, but £10.50 each was just a little bit too steep for me. So we're going to go and have a walk out, hopefully today when it stops raining, and see what we can find. Not particularly interested in the shops today. I've got to go to the post office, I've got to go to the charity shop with some things I sorted out from my van, and John needs in every shop. Right, well, we did it. We left the vans. Video is uploaded. All the discussions about what clothing you need, because it's just on the cusp of being a bit chilly, isn't it?
It is.
So it's like, oh, what do you do? So I've gone for a lightweight beanie, bobble hat, instead of a thick one. We have a bag of charity shop things and things for post offices, so we're going to make it an admin day with food. And we did what we said we were going to do, which is awesome. And you've just been chilling in your van listening to Pink Floyd, haven't you?
I have, yes.
Yeah.
Very chill.
Yeah. That's where I've just dropped your stuff in. Get the linkage. Different charity shop for a change. Good morning. It was a interesting night last night. There was a live band at the pub just over the other side of the car park. Can't say the music was so loud I could hear every word. So it was that kind of muffled, banging kind of music thing. Sometimes I think if you're closer, or if it's louder, it's better, because at least you can be like dancing along or singing instead of it just being noise. But we were cheeky yesterday. We went into Lincoln itself again, and we stopped for some lunch and tried to find somewhere. We've got this thing, like I've said many a times, that we don't eat, or try not to eat like two courses in the same place. So we'll go and then we'll try and find somewhere else, just because we've never been to a lot of these places. So we had to do post office and charity shop run and everything like that. So we managed to get all that sorted, because we were walking back, we didn't get afters, let's say. And as we were walking past this Ole Ole, the Spanish place, and John's just like, do you want to just pop in and get like a Coke and some churros or something? So we did. We went over there. We did show restraint, more restraint than we normally do in tapas bars. I think in tapas bars we normally have at least 4 dishes each. So we shared 4 dishes. We did start off sharing 3 dishes, and then the waitress was just really, really good. So it wasn't, as tapas is, it wasn't a huge amount of food, but it was lovely atmosphere. So we stayed out there for a bit and then came back into the van, and we've started watching Game of Thrones again, which was good. So it was a nice chilled evening last night. So it's funny because I've just finishing my coffee and setting the van up and everything, and then I come in here and I was just like putting some bottles away in the front of the van, and then I look. So he just gets his van ready and sits there patiently. He's not even told me that he's sat in the front of the van waiting for me to finish my stuff. He knows about coffee. He knows about coffee. He knows coffee's important. So he's probably waiting for me to turn my radio on so we can be like, right, you ready? But I'm almost ready. Just waiting for John to get back to his van, and then we are off to our destination. You've got to do your fill up and your shopping, of course. Make sure that you've got everything, because we're going to be good and not eat out as much. I do love Lincoln, and although it does make me sad at the same time, it's nice to be able to go inside the castle grounds for a change. There is so much to see and do, especially if you like shopping and eating, so give it a try if you've never been. We intend to spend the weekend working and walking near our latest spot over near Boston. We do seem to be drawn towards water a lot, and I do love that it's so peaceful. So until the next one, take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.